victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength in peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Whispers in the dead night fire, broken dreams and twisted wire. Darkness feeds on fierce desire. Shadows creep, the flames grow higher. Moonlit graves and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams. Echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries and blackened void. Demons that I once enjoyed, now a strength they can't avoid. Living past I'm forced to destroy. I suppose the blood they crave. Spirits risen from the grave, clawing beasts the souls they save. I'll be fighting till I cave. Monsters hiding in my fears, bloody masks and deadly leers, fending off the painful jeers. Victory drowning in my tears. Battle cries and blackened void. Demons that I once enjoyed, now a strength they can't avoid. Living past I'm forced to destroy. 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 Moonlit graves and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams. Echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries and blackened void. Demons that I once enjoyed, now a strength they can't avoid. Living past I'm forced to destroy. To destroy. To destroy. To destroy. To destroy. To destroy. Shadows crawl from the grave, whisper secrets dark and brave. Eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Ghostly wails fill my head, chasing demons lost in time. Sanity a steep climb. Off with his head she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle
What
Hey,
is reality?
I tried to trick you this
And I
time and it
spanked
didn't
her so
work.
hard, and she screamed so loud.
There we go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're setting this shit off right. Good morning.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
baby, oh
Alex.
baby, oh.
Oh baby, oh
I just
baby.
had to. I
No,
had to
you're
get it in
good.
there once. Just my chance.
That's
Just my
usual
chance.
that's usually my line.
Season finale, baby.
Just had to get it in there once. Hey, you know what? It's worked a couple times even though you can see when the stream starts.
I can't.
Um Good morning. Everybody remember to take your meds and fucking hydrate.
Oh God, I need to take mine.
Yes. So, we are continuing on from last session. This is going to be part 2 of our season finale. As you may remember, actually, before we get all into this.
Yeah, you
Oh
need to
shit.
send us um the
I
foundry.
thought I already sent that.
I
Shit.
didn't see it, but
One
I mean,
second.
we have the link in the Discord, so
Yeah, the
oh,
link in
do
the
that
we?
one
Discord
channel.
should work.
Well, is that the same as what we have used before?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, let me
Where in
actually.
Discord would that
No.
be?
Give me 1 second. I never actually opened that app. 1 second. Hey, everybody. Technology is great, and we are doing fucking awesome. I
We were
It's
so
am.
been 2
excited.
weeks.
I fucking quit, is all that is.
We were so excited. So excited.
Spidey's becoming a VTuber and immediately graduating.
Yes. Oh my god. I am really
It's really
sorry.
bad. Don't worry about it, Bitey. You're good.
Lady.
Alright. The link should work. Worst case, I just sent it in the Facebook chat. Hi, everybody. Also, Fate, congratulations. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate it. I like how as soon as I say that, again, I know it doesn't matter, but my viewer count went down by 1 as soon as I congratulated Fate, and I'm like, don't tell me he fucking left. Thanks for being there. Alright, I'm out.
I've done my
He was
duty
just
here.
here for your acknowledgments.
Yes.
He just flies off like tuxedo mask.
Yes. But you haven't done
So
anything.
bad.
He threw a rose, okay?
Look, that rose was fucking dangerous.
He blessed you.
I
He
don't want to.
blessed you with fate.
I don't
Blessed by
want.
fate.
I don't want to be blessed by fate. I want to hang out with the 2 cousins.
What?
Didn't that
The-
rose nearly break up the sailors? I feel like that rose.
Nearly broke
Like
up the
before they found out
sailors.
he was-
Yeah.
He was
Sailor Moon.
tuxedo mask. They almost broke up the sailors. I'm pretty sure it did.
More than
And
likely.
that rose was dangerous as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking deadly.
Fucking deadly. That's right. Monsters can't break up this team, but a fucking rose thrown by a dude in a mask can.
It's the implications, you know?
Ah. The implications is that it was a grown-ass man throwing roses at middle school girls. That's fucked up.
Mm.
Like,
Was he a grown man?
yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he in his 20s or something? Early 20s?
At least mid-20s. I remember, because it came out when I was a kid. I was watching it, and I liked it because at the time I was in middle school and the characters were my fucking age. And then there's a thing in episode. I forgot the word episode. Fuck. In the second season where they're on a movie lot, and it's Serena, Sailor Moon, and Darian, Tuxedo Mask, and they're talking. And he's like, yeah, when I was working my way through college, I worked on one of these. And I remember watching that as a kid and just stopping and being like, wait a minute. She's in middle school. She's my age. He's like old. What the fuck? And then I kept watching it because, I was like fucking 13 at the time. It didn't fucking matter. But
See, me as a kid, I felt like they were all adults, so even though quote unquote middle school, that was so far away from
But
me
it's
at the
all
time.
fucked up.
yeah. That's Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like America doesn't do that shit one way or another.
No,
Right.
we just elect him fucking president. Anyway, I ain't say that.
Let's not.
No, we're not gonna. No. You hear that, corporate overlords? We're deliberately not getting into politics. I'm being good. Yeah, so. They're reincarnated beings. I don't know if they're timeless. I don't think they're timeless, Fate. They were definitely reincarnated. But again, it's been years since I watched it. I could be misremembering. I remember all that shit like Magic Knight Ray Earth and fucking Cardcaptor Sakura, which was fucking weird. Anyway.
So this game, in this finale,
this finale. You guys know by now. You come for the awesome Shattered World gameplay, you stay for the random discussions.
You come for the wubbers, you stay for the jibby jubbers.
Oh, that's horrible. Alright, let me pull up names.
because I'm trying to remember who the fuck you are.
Yes. So,
Did we introduce ourselves?
we're about...
I'm
no.
so proud. I'm in the other room chopping chicken, listening to you guys talk. And I didn't even have to drive the derailment today. It did it on
Right.
its own. It's so organic.
Yes.
I'm so proud.
The problem is I'm at that stage where whenever I take my meds, I about an hour to an hour and a half after I get hit by a wave of tiredness and just can't focus for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'm good. And I'm right about at that stage because I woke up late this morning. But while I go names, you guys go ahead and do the do your intros.
All right, I am Danielle, and I will be playing Colette Dubois de Laurent.
Hello, my name is Fee, and I will be playing Crimson.
In Time Glitch, I'll be playing Lino.
And I'm super. I'm playing him. You're dead now. I'm not in the other room. I promise.
I thought you were just so excited.
And now you're lying, just like my real dad now.
Aww.
Aww. Bet you've been getting cigarettes and milk for the last 18 years.
I saw Lord of the Rings. I know how that works.
Right?
The Eagles are a proud race. You can't just ask them for a ride.
Oh.
So, should we label this campaign after it's finished Daddy Issues? The
Yes.
campaign or something like that?
I
Right.
mean,
Actually, that's what's on the other side of this tower. Just nothing but corner stores with milk and cigarettes.
yes. That is the goal. You found the mythical dimension where all the dads hide.
Thermostats as far as the eye could see.
Oh no. It looks like a Home Depot. Or was it a Lowe's? Which one is the natural
Home
habitat
Depot.
of dads and which one is the natural habitats of lesbians from Portland? I always
Home
get
Depot
the
like
two
it's-
mixed
there's-
up.
Dads.
There's crossover. You
Depot's
can't
good.
really tell flannels apart.
Yeah, that's a
Flannels
good
and crew
point.
cuts.
I know I love going to Lowe's just because it's closer, and my daughter loves exploring Lowe's, so I don't fucking know.
It's so big. It's like a warehouse. Yes,
Yes,
it is.
yes, it is. They have
Oh, I
little
think my dad
houses in
might.
here.
I didn't know about that, man. I didn't know about that.
One downing. Oh no. Yes, next campaign, everybody has to play their character's dad. All right. So, as you guys recall, you had started closing the tear. Let me open the chat.
We had like 8 minutes left in the tear or something like that.
About that. Yes. I was smart and wrote down exactly how much time was left, and I was stupid and wrote it in the Twitch chat and not in the other chat where it saves. Because, you know, I am smart.
You're just counting on your fans to take notes for us.
I appreciate that. Hey, guys. Do you want to
You
learn how
want
to...
me to open up the bod and search through the chat?
No. You're good. You're good. So, at this point, I need everybody, before we continue, to make a mental acuity plus perception check for me.
Oh shit, you're pulling this out at the beginning.
Yep.
Mental acuity plus perception. Where the hell's my character? There.
Let's go macros. Woo!
Yes.
God bless macros.
For the few times Spidey doesn't ask for a weird combination
Yes.
of resolve and construction.
Mental
Listen.
acuity plus what?
Perception. Listen, my first...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. My first tabletop RPG was Vampire the Masquerade.
We can tell.
Yeah. I got into... My first exposure to TTRPGs was Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition. But the first one I actually sat down and played in was Vampire the Masquerade. And it used a lot more freeform dice rolls than a D&D does. And that's kind of stuck with me. Yep. It's not an excuse, it's an explanation, Sharon.
He doesn't even remember my name.
Well, if you said shit that was right, I would. No,
What were we rolling again?
Mental
acuity.
perception. All right. So, you guys are in the theater, the movie theater. You guys had already started up the movie to make this whole area of the stage treacherous terrain. Because you guys know what's going on, it does not count as treacherous terrain for you. The audio is fucked up, and it's getting worse as it goes. You did repair most of it, Emor, but it is something that the longer it goes, the worse the audio is going to get. It's going...
like a temp fix on a tire that's slightly deflating.
Yes. Basically, you fixed it with duct tape and a prayer, and the power in both of those is being stretched. Where was it? 14 and 15. So Emor and Colette, for just a brief second, the two of you can hear from outside gunshots. It's very slow, very rhythmic This is not panic fire. There are first 2 and then 4 more shots in pretty rapid succession. You do remember one of the apartment members, Tara, had been down there and was helping. You know she had her rifle, so presumably that is her. I know it's been a while. So that's my 14 and 15. 17, you hear that. And then Lino, as I'm describing, you're going to hear all of this as well. Crimson, you hear that. And then you can also hear what I can only describe as someone shouting that knows they're not supposed to swear, so they're trying to use other words instead of swearing.
Does this
That's
person
It does
sound younger or
yes,
older?
younger.
And are they coming from outside of the theater or somewhere inside of the theater?
Outside the theater. It's coming from the same direction as the gunshots. After a second, you hear them saying something like, "Now get 'em," followed immediately by a gunshot. And then followed by more of the fake, oh fudge, oh whatever, kind of fake swear words. Presumably the two are working together.
Okay.
And then with your 24, your degrees of success, Lino, you hear all of that. You can also hear dulled but rapid thuds coming from that direction. Almost like someone punching something at super speed. But they don't have a lot of force equals mass times acceleration, and they very much have one side of that equation and not the other one.
Oh god, is it the little kid?
Yeah, it is.
Pulling a Miss what would it be? Miss Marvel or
kind of. Basically playing
superhero.
Yes.
But this isn't for kids as superheroes. This is adult urban fantasy.
Yes, it is. So, you can definitely hear that. You can also see out of the corner of your eye, for a second you see movement. And then down by the stairs, let's see if it will let me. Yes, it will. So down in the lower right by the stairs, it looks like, you ever see like dandelions growing out of cement?
Yeah.
You're seeing that. You're seeing what looks like weeds growing pretty quickly out of the stairs and out of the actual concrete.
If my character would remember the Dryad's name, he's gonna ask that in that direction, like questioningly, like, Dryad, is that you?
So you don't hear an answer, but all three or all four of you, had to remember math for a second, do feel
basic numbers.
Yes, basic numbers suck, dude. You do feel a brief moment of calm all of you will gain 1 temporary stamina.
Nice.
Temporary stamina, as a reminder for those that might not have seen it used last time, temporary stamina works much like temporary HP in other systems. It's given to you outside of your normal stamina pool. It is used first whenever you take damage. So you will gain that. That's it for now. But Colette, go ahead and make one more check. Mental acuity plus knowledge.
Okay.
Awesome. Let me see. What was our last? The 12th. Was it you? Kind of. Hold, please. All right, that is a success. So we are now down to 7 minutes. And make for me 2 more checks before we get to the final.
Isn't Emer helping Colette with those checks?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, am I supposed to be getting whatever his is in addition?
Were you... Yep. So you would get the, what was it, +1? Yeah.
Well, my macro doesn't have a +1, so
Just
suffer,
add.
peasants.
Oh no.
Okay, how many
we'll
more?
have to do the math ourselves of adding +1 to these.
Yes. 2
Look,
more.
Life's cruel, Cupcake. You better wise up.
2 more checks. Yes,
2 more.
please.
This is totally not in character. This is just me being a dick. Okay.
All right, so succeed and fail. So 1 more tick, so down to 6, and then your last one just didn't work. That is okay. So now I want everybody for me. As you guys are regrouping, as you guys are focusing, as Colette and Emor are working on... Get the fuck off my computer, cat.
As we're regrouping, I'm actually going to ask Crimson if she wants to get closer to me, because I noticed, like, with her being up front with a flamethrower, like, if we wanted to be closer together, because, like, when she needed a melee person, I was too far away to help. Because these barricades have been very useful for me.
Yeah. Alright, Lino. Let's get together, little one. Oh, what? wrong. Let's get together, little buddy. Let's get together. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Roll medicine to see if she's having a stroke. No.
Does everything smell like burnt toast to you right now?
I mean, if you cook everything with a flamethrower, it's bound to.
That's fair. Oh.
Alright, man, let's do this.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Oh, sorry.
Look, Matt, go to his notes and find out the stats.
Stuck in my head. Inspector Gadget.
Go Gadget earworm.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that.
All good.
The downside of that bit after you're sick, when you're still trying to fucking get everything out, it sucks.
Yeah.
Think that's even worse than when you are sick.
Use a neti pot. Then you go. That'll be interesting.
There we go.
Oh, we'll have to get one of those.
All right. So, it is not letting me do that, and that is okay.
Sorry, Crimson, did you actually want to come closer to me?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
closer to the barricade?
Feel free to move your character.
Oh, I need to move my character. That's right. That would help.
Yes. You should be able to move your character.
I have a movement of 6 feet, I think.
So at this point, we're not in combat, so feel free to just move. You've got... This is taking place while Colette was making her 3 checks, so this is 3 minutes. Don't worry about having to move a certain amount. Feel free to just move.
I think this is a good spot.
I mean, yeah, it forces some of the enemies to start, like, clustering together to get
Alright.
to you.
Yeah, you can also move closer to Lino behind the barricade.
Well, isn't Lino right there?
That's his cursor.
Oh! Nah.
His
No.
actual is right up there.
Yeah. Let's move right down. Let's move right here. There we go.
Alrighty.
All right. So I need everybody to make one more mental acuity plus perception check for me.
You better not kill the child, Bitey.
Mental acuity plus perception will be 7.
Look, I promised I'd keep the dog alive. I don't know about the kids.
Earl and others. That doesn't make sense.
All right. So, Colette, you are just too absorbed in what you're doing. You can't really hear anything. Lino, Emor, and Crimson. All 3 of you succeeded. All 3 of you hear the gunshots suddenly stop. They had been
damn.
going on at a pretty good pace. Clearly time for reload, but keeping up. After a second, all you hear is silence from downstairs.
That's creepy.
You no longer hear the kid, you no longer hear the gunshots. And then, Lino, yours was what, a 22? Yes. You hear, or you see, because you had noticed the dandelions before, the weeds beginning to grow. Not all of them, but a solid third of them begin to wilt.
God damn it. Lino is going to announce, like, whatever the magical term is for, like, something with a, like, he's, like, well, this could be the druid being injured, he's also just going to assume that something with an aura is, like, draining the life out of things.
Okay.
So he's going to say something along those lines.
Yes.
Well, damn it. And Colette is busy with this damn tear. What are we gonna do, Lino?
Kill it before it kills us first.
Set it on fire. Let me check. No. No. Okay.
When DM says okay like that, that's a little creepy.
So, you
And
are...
the dragon crawls out.
Funny story. As you are watching, as you hear the silence, the tear itself begins to ripple again. Colette, you and Emor are able to keep it from, like, breaking out. But for a minute, you feel the whole thing pressing against you, as if it was a solid sheet of glass that somebody was pushing against you. Both of you feel that sensation. Emor and Colette. I say glass, it feels solid in the same way that, like, Jell-O wrapped in plastic wrap is solid. So it's pressing against you. It has mass. It has force. Like, it does push you for a second. It pushes you back, like, half a foot. Not enough to leave the square that you're in, but enough to... You moved back a couple inches. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then when it presses against you, you can feel, like, again, that kind of jello-y, viscous consistency, almost like you're sinking into it for a second. Before, with your occult training, you're able to not stabilize it, but stop it from pressing against you. The audio from the movie playing around you changes all at once, and you hear the same word repeated in 100 different languages, in 100 different voices. And it again, you can hear it. It's kind of jumbling over itself. You do hear in French and English and 100 other languages. If any of your characters speak other languages, you do hear that one as well. It sounds like the word home.
Home, H-O-M-E.
Home, home. So, as you hear that, all of you see, I won't make you roll for it, suddenly appearing here in the theater box where the movie projector is, a woman appears for just a moment, and all of you recognize her as Aella. The one who fled from the apartments. She looks and smiles for a moment. And then she seems to melt as she falls down, where you can no longer see her through the window of the theater box. Boo time. After a moment, the doors here and here slam open. And from both of them comes a stream of small black, a cloud of insects. Lino, because you have both biology and history, I want you to make for me a mental acuity plus knowledge check. All right.
Right on, man.
You are a specialist in knowledge, so there is information that you will get automatically. Again, for my first-time listeners, this is the season finale. This is a hell of a time to listen for the first time. But one of the things about the system is even if you are... Let me rephrase that. So, all skills are divided into 3 tiers, right? Rookie, meaning you have a rank or 2 in the skill. You're basically a glorified flashlight holder, right? You're learning how things go. Specialist, not only are you good at the skill, you're able to do it for a living, but you've gone a little bit beyond that. You've started to specialize in more obscure knowledge, more obscure techniques, blah, blah, blah. Pinnacle, only available once you reach aptitude 7, which is the max you can in a skill, is when I'm talking about the best basketball players of the time, you and I may not agree that a guy at Pinnacle is the best, but we both agree he's on the fucking list, right? When we're talking about best composers, best whatever, we may not agree they're the best of their generation, but they are on the list of the best of their generation. That is a pinnacle. Once you reach specialist, there is some base information when you make a knowledge check that you will automatically get, regardless of whether you succeed or fail, in addition to the dice roll. Because you've just put in that time and effort. So, because you have biology and history, whatever this is, and you haven't seen it clear enough to accurately guess, but this absolutely is a hybrid threat.
Okay.
This is not something you knew existed. Categories, all threats are put into one of several categories. Either they are cognition leeches, they are coin bound, they are revenants, whatever. Everybody, it's one of those urban legend things, right? Like everybody knows somebody who has a friend that's heard of a being that is part of two categories, but no one's actually seen one. Whatever this insect plague is, you do have a brief moment where time itself seems to slow down. And you can see, for again, just that brief pause, it's like you can see the individual insects in this plague. Some of them are horribly mutated, but obviously bestial, meaning the category. Some of them are quite clearly undead, quite clearly revenants. Whatever this thing fully is, it is apparently both a bestial and revenant. Whatever it is, you are automatically assuming it is at least a Charlie tier threat. At this point, go ahead.
No, that's Lino being like, okay, this is where the stakes are at. This is the danger level. Got it.
If you had to guess, again, you got a 20. You're assuming it's probably a Delta threat, but you just haven't seen it enough. Just this one attack. Now, for everybody, Emor, Colette, and Crimson, I need all three of you to make for me a resolve plus empathy check.
Oh, I have some of that.
Yay, your character arc is paying off.
Yay, character arcs.
One. I have still can't believe it. I'm supposed to save innocence, and I only have 1 dot in empathy.
Well, you know, maybe you're doing it for other reasons.
I'm not saving you because
I was drilled into my head.
yes. I'm not saving you because I care. I'm saving you because I have to.
Just because it's the right thing to do doesn't mean I have to like it.
Right.
Wow.
There we go. All right. So,
No, not the person keeping the tear up or closing it.
nope.
I know, right?
That is still a barely,
Okay.
but it is a success.
I did it.
Yay.
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 All right. So, we will start with Colette as the lowest. Amor, you can see what I'm about to describe. But Colette, this is happening to you. As you're doing your arcane gestures, as you are trying to stabilize this tear, this was never exactly your job in your family. but you are doing your good goddamnedest. So, for a brief second, as you are focusing, as you are doing everything in your power to do this, as your hand moves, for a second, it looks like your hand doubles.
Ooh.
Like an after image. And then you realize that it's not your hand. It is extremely pale. It is wearing similar gear. And then after a second, because you got a 16, so after a second, a spectral being steps away from you, next to you. Draw tool. Do-do-do-do-do-do. We'll do that purple. And it is your great times 32 or whatever it was, grandfather.
With similar gear to me. We haven't updated since then.
So, yes, you have. However, his gear has also updated.
Oh.
He says in French to you.
You don't want to attempt that?
I am not going to attempt that. Sorry. No. If I
Don't
want...
worry, I really screwed myself over with the French
Yes,
character.
you did. Yes, you did. It's a great attempt, and we love Colette, especially when she says linoleum. However...
Yeah.
So, he doesn't look at you per se. His eyes are focused entirely on the tear.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect him to.
This is not your role, but I am proud of you for doing what needs to be done. Go.
Colette seizes up as she dies on the spot. And... No, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Right. Fulfill your role, granddaughter. And you have a choice. You may, at this point, obviously you're going to say you just did.
Yeah.
You feel like you have a choice. If you spend a destiny point to activate your summon Death's avatar, with all the ambient magic and all the terror going on, it will not summon your Death's avatar for obvious reasons. He's right there. It will, however, empower him.
Cool.
What this will do, if you choose not to do that, excuse me. If you choose not to do that, you may stabilize the tear using one action instead of two. If you do that, you will lose access to Summon Death's avatar for the remainder of this encounter, and you will lose one destiny point.
Right, well, he's already busy.
Right. That will stabilize him to the point where he will be making the checks. I will still have you roll it, but it won't take any action.
Yeah. And who am I to disobey my elders?
All right. Are you going to spend that destiny?
Yes.
All right. So, explain to me, visually, how you fortify him.
So, as I realize that he's kind of like taken control over what I'm doing, I kind of like pull my hands back and step away slowly. I close my eyes and take a deep breath and kind of visualize my energy or whatever going into him like I had seen my mother do before me. Through my chest, kind of.
Okay.
Where I imagine a heart would be.
Imagine Colette doesn't actually know.
Or imagine.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair. It is just a muscle. So that is what you do. That is what happens. Emor next to you randomly is first just the ghostly avatar that you know she had summoned once before, and then it seems to solidify. It's still translucent. You can still partially see through it, but it is at least as real, at least as solid as the movie figures around you. And it is doing the motions that Colette was. And now on to you, since you are next. The movie around you. As I said, as time goes on, the sound, the audio, the movie gets a little bit more distorted. The figures are still moving. As you are working on trying to stabilize this tear, as things have been going on around you, as you've given people your destiny blessing you're talking to, as you've been trying to help them, the movie begins to change. And after a second, you recognize it as one of the last movies you had gone to see with your family. Figures are moving. And then after a second, 3 of the figures begin to take up position in front of the tear. All 3 figures, every time you blink, they seem to change. It's very much that kind of glitch look. They're moving. They seem to still be talking, seem to be doing their roles, but you swear when you blink, for just a fraction of a second, it's no longer the holographic images of the actor and actresses. It's your deceased wife and children. And again, it's just there for a minute and then back. And then it happens again and then back. All 3 of them, when you see them, they look at you, they smile, and then they are all holding their hands out to this tear in an exact mimicry of what you were doing. And then the glitch goes away and it's the actor, and then the glitch comes back and they're standing there, etc., etc. Because of your role and because of your actions, they will be providing the bonus that you had been providing. You no longer need to spend an action to do so. You may spend the action as well for an additional bonus, or you may help with the fight and help your new friends. That is your choice. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Any questions before I move on?
No.
Awesome. Crimson,
Mm-hmm.
you were the one born with less magic than your family wanted.
Yeah.
Your family is known for being the living howitzers. They are the ones that are the quote-unquote fire family. You never had that power. You went to all the best doctors and shit when you were younger. No one could really explain why. There was no real logic why you didn't have as much magic as you should have. And then you became enhanced and magic became locked off to you. As reality itself seems to buckle under this tear, as you see the stream of insects coming at you, you feel the weight of your thrower begins to increase. Not uncomfortably so, but it begins to increase. And it changes. Oh, come on, pull up, you son of a bitch. For this encounter and this encounter only, your mini thrower has changed. And it is now a full-on flamethrower.
Okay.
The whole thing looks... You instinctively know it's a flamethrower. It looks like a lot of the different rods and various equipment that your family would use to contain their own flames when they were working.
And this is what my flamethrower turned into?
Yep, this is what your mini thrower turned into. The main difference for you is that when you fire, you no longer target a single target.
Okay.
Instead, you have a range of 6.
Nice.
You will fire 2 lines 6 feet or 6 squares long. So, for perspective, you are right here.
Mm-hmm.
You would fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you would also fill up either here or here.
Cool.
And you would hit all targets in that line. Lino, you automatically, based on your previous knowledge check, this swarm of bugs, regardless of if they're alive or dead, you know they are weak to area of effect. Single target damage won't really work well against this spell, against this attack. But area of effect will. You're also reasonably certain fire will work well.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, would reducing the enemy's armor help with dealing damage to it? Would I know
Yes, it would.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Crimson and say, let's give these things a cremation that they're overdue.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So, at this point, initiative has stood. You guys will act first. And all of you, again, you may act. Actually, it is 11:04. We are going to act. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break so I can refill my water. And then we will start combat.
Yay.
So, go ahead. I am going to switch to the other scene.
Actually, just real quick, I think Lino, with everything going on, he's going to step on the other side of the barricade.
Perfect. All right. Switching scenes in 3, 2, 1. Be right back.
In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeat slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeat slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils. No swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils, no swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils. No swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows a pale blue. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Creeping through the twisted wood, echo shards where warriors stood. Just a breath, just a wish. No more war, no final fist. Wisdom whispers in the night. Strength and peace, no need to fight. Witness walk in soft embrace. No battle scars, no deadly taste. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. Silent shadows trace the ground. In this silence we are bound. Greatest victory found with ease. No need to fight, no need to cease. In the still night, whispers float. In the quiet, heartbeats slow. No clash, no roar, just silence. In the shadows, battles won. I see through foggy veils. No swords to raise, no cries to wail. Victory's touching ghostly hue. Darkness glows.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the brief music, and hopefully you enjoyed the hydration. So
Now let's hydrate anyway after hydrating.
now let's
Right.
hydrate anyway. I am a millennial. Fuck it. That's what we all want. All right. So at this point, there is a stream of insects coming at you guys. And then it's all coming from this booth where you had seen Aella before she melted. Also, welcome to the stream tour. Anyone else I missed? Welcome. Good to see y'all.
Alan, where's your picture?
Where's my picture? Oh, shit. Where did my picture go?
Twitch decided it didn't want to stream your face anymore.
Fair. All right. Yay, we're back. Fuck it, we're doing it live. So, you guys have the first option or first action. Again, we are using, for my new viewers, initiative in the Shattered World is done cinematically, what we call cinematic initiative. Players may intersperse their actions for their turn as they see fit. So all of the players act as one, and then all of the enemies in a group will act as one. You can spend one action to move forward. Somebody else can then spend an action to lay down some covering fire. You can throw a grenade. Basically, intersperse your actions as you see fit. So, go ahead. All three of you, or all four of you, may now act. Please tell me what you are doing.
I'm about to hit those bugs with the flamethrower, man.
All right.
Yeah, where are they on the map at the moment?
That is what I am adding right now. So
while you're adding that, I'm going to reach out to Colette. And I'm going to give her that warm dad smile. I'm going to say, I'm proud of you, kiddo. You got this. And I'm going to give her Grace of Love. Until the end of combat, both you and your ally increase agility by 2.
Perfect.
That's good because I gave away my guns, so I need to go knife style.
That's right, you did. I totally forgot all about that.
I thought you still had one of the guns, but I could be misremembering.
I think I gave her both.
Yeah, you did.
She might need to switch without having time to reload.
Spend an action to toss him back. So.
Oh, I can. Can I do that?
Sure, you guys. Again, you guys can intersperse your actions as you see fit. Colette, you have what, 3 actions due to your ferocity?
Yep.
So if you want to take time to run up, if you can make it to Crimson, you can get your guns from her as an action on you. Crimson will not have to do anything. If you can't make it adjacent to her.
Which one of these is Crimson?
The bottom one.
South.
Oh, of course. I've got my movement speed.
So normally your movement speed is 7, but because Emor just increased your agility, it is now 9.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Because I have another action.
Yes,
Right?
you do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw her.
Well, I have swiftness, which is another destiny ability.
Okay.
Until the beginning of your next turn, if you and your ally remain within 5 squares per lover's milestone of each other, you both increase your movement speed by 3 squares.
Oh, sick.
Awesome.
We'll go together.
Emer is just burning through his destiny
Yes.
points.
Hey.
I mean, I'm
Now's
planning
the
to go all
time.
out too.
So, because you have a tier 2 destiny ability, which swiftness is, you two just have to remain within 10 squares of each other for this turn. This only lasts until the beginning of your next turn. All right, so that's your 2 abilities, or your 2 actions. We have Colette, Lino, and Crimson. So, Colette, your speed is now 12.
You should be able to get this.
Okay.
I'm gonna move with
Which
him.
is-
I should have a move action, right?
Nope.
2 actions and move?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
Move is
So,
a type of action.
If I run away from him when I get outside of that amount, do I lose that move action amount?
Once you get 12 squares away, yes, you would lose that. But
Okay.
that is still
I
a
would
hell
already-
boost.
I would be already 12 squares away.
Right.
All right.
Boost for 1 turn. How long did it say stay active?
It lasts until next turn. Or until the beginning of your next turn.
Yep. So, we only get it for 1 turn anyway.
Yeah.
So how many squares do I have here? 1, 2.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can make it to the square next to Crimson. That's 9. You would still have 3 left.
Mm-hmm. And where are the bugs?
This squiggly black line down the center.
All right. Well, I would charge over to her. I don't know if she has the guns ready for me, but
I would.
Okay.
They'd probably be in a holster.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Grab them from her.
awesome. That is
1, 2.
now 2 actions.
Okay. And then Colette, sorry, she was right here. Colette would use parkour, and she's already mobile, so takes like a running step onto the arm of one of these end cap things here, the seats,
Yeah.
and leaps over that to this next one.
Got it.
Ready to basically, with her guns drawn, ready to shoot the bugs.
Got it. Crimson and Lino.
Lino's not going to do anything until Crimson fires.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
fire. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm not gonna jump into the cloud of bugs. Let's be clear.
Oh, come on. It's a brilliant idea.
I'm just imagining that one part in the other guys or whatever it was, the where they jump out of the
Yes.
window into the bushes. Aim for the bushes.
All right, I'm gonna aim for. I'm gonna fire at the bugs.
Awesome. So, I assume that is going to be what you are firing?
Yes.
Awesome. Please make for me. It's going to be the same attack roll as with your mini thrower.
All right, and that would be.
For you, that was +9.
+9.
Yep. Awesome. So that is not only a hit, but that is 1 degree of success.
Nice.
And so that increases your damage by 1. You will do this whole bit. When you raise your flamethrower, the flame that leaps out, while it is still the normal crimson of a flamethrower, the whole thing just looks so much more intense than what you're used to. Colette, you can feel the heat radiating off it even from where you are. Whatever has happened, this thing has been supercharged. This whole front section of the bugs is gone. We're going to move that over there to get it set, just to leave it alone. Can I partially erase? I don't think I can. No, I cannot, but that is okay. So,
That was one action.
that is one action.
I get 3 of them.
Yep.
So I'm going to move forward.
All right.
And then I'm going to fire again.
All right, so if you move... God damn it.
4 squares?
There we go. 1, 2...
It would be 6.
Yep, so if you move 2 squares, that will allow you to get all of them.
I'll do that.
All right, so 1 action to move forward, 3rd action to fire. So go ahead and make your attack. Keep in mind, this time you will only have a bonus of +3.
Okay, so then that would be, what then? Not a 9?
Yep, instead of a 2d12 plus 9, it's 2d12 plus 3.
Alright, I got 15.
That is still a hit, and that wipes out all of them.
Nice!
Yay!
Hey.
All right, Lino.
Well, he's happy that the insects are gone. Lino knows that this is not the end, so he's
Right.
gonna move forward. But like as he's moving, he's running as fast as he can. But it's all of a sudden you notice that like he's running at like a third or a fourth of his speed that he can, and you realize that there is like a superimposed image of like a ancient Iberian Peninsula warrior superimposed on top of him, and moving along with his movements, and like the way he's moving just slightly changes as he goes into Nutcracker stance.
Nice.
And that's as far as Lino can go.
Awesome. And I never uploaded that Destiny ability for you to show the stream. So, give me 1 moment.
Like, unlike with Crimson, who seems to be obviously aware of her powers to some degree of like summoning the Avatar, or like Emer doing like the potion making and the like pep talk doing, Lino doesn't even seem cognizant that this is going on.
Nice. So,
Yeah, so your abilities are a lot like Colette's, where she's kind of like, oh, like I haven't had this happen before, you know.
Yeah.
So Destiny Nutcracker stance. While in this stance, you are using a 2-handed weapon, so you ignore 2 armor from your target. Because you are a specialist, if you reduce an enemy to 0 stamina while in this stance, next turn gain 1 ferocity. This can allow you to go over the normal ferocity limit.
Here's hoping I can actually do that. Who knows?
Yes. So, that is your turn. All of you hear this just piercing, angry screech that reverberates through the theater. The whole thing shakes. And let me see if it will let me stretch this. No, it will not. So here is what we are going to do. So, these 4
That's just one
figures,
large one.
that is one large figure.
Nice.
The wall bursts out as if it was slammed. There is an avalanche of just debris shot out from here. And since Foundry is being stupid and not recognizing the file type, you don't get to see the image that I have. However, stepping out, for a second, all you can see and all you can smell, it overrides your senses for a minute, is just rotted flesh. And this putrid, horrible stench. You don't know how the flesh is still holding together. This figure comes out through the debris, the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6. For a second, it looks like when it's just coming out, you see multiple heads, almost like it's a hydra. And then after a second, you realize that this beast has wings. And its feet end in these wickedly sharp talons. As it moves, you can see bits of flesh and pus dripping off its body, falling into its body, and being reabsorbed.
That's fucked up.
So, Lino,
Recycling.
yes, Lino, because of your previous check, you again know that this thing is somehow both a revenant and bestial. You do recognize it. It takes you a second. It is, as near as you can tell, a Zemea. For those of you that don't know, a Zemea or a Zeme, Zeme is the male version, Zemea is the female version, is a Russian dragon. It is a multi-headed beast, typically 3 heads, but some can have up to 5 or 7.
Dragon?
Dragon. This one is rotting. They can occasionally appear in human form. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard something.
You do, one
Boo.
moment.
These things tend to spray acid. They are often associated with droughts. You know that its flesh Ah, shit, wrong tab. So, because of its bestial nature, it tends to have higher endurance. Because of its revenant nature, it tends to have higher ferocity. You know that all bestial type adversaries have the armored schism, or have the armored schism. Let me phrase that correctly. This gives them increased armor based on their difficulty, their threat force. This is, now that you can see it, a Charlie ranked threat. Because of its revenant nature, it gains the Unbound by Time schism, meaning it has one additional action. So normally, adversaries will have 2 actions per turn. This has 3. So, it is going to lock on. Each head is going to lock onto one of you. And then that is its turn. Before the end of the turn, while you are not the one doing it, it is technically your familiar, or your great-grandfather. Colette, when you have a second, please make that mental acuity plus knowledge check for me. All right, that is a success. So it goes down to 4 minutes. It is now top of the order. Did you want to make the check now or do it at the end of the turn?
I can do the check.
Go ahead and do the check now.
For mental acuity.
Yep.
Plus knowledge.
Yep. And then it will be increased by 3.
3.
So 26? God damn.
He knows what he's doing.
Right? That is 2 degrees of success. So, Emor, since you are still up there, maybe it's due to the spiritual nature of everything. Her grandfather, the spirit, is no longer just mimicking the movements that Colette was doing. He's doing them much more efficiently, much more accurately. Same with the 3 other spirits when you can see them with your family. When you can see them in between blinks, it's almost like they're moving in sync to him. They were doing what you were doing, only a lot better. So, it is now down to 1 minute. Everyone may go. Players, you have the first move.
I'm gonna move towards the dragon.
Okay.
I will cover her if anything should come after her with my gunfire. And since I have a little higher vantage point standing on top of the seats, like I have one foot on like the armrest and then the other foot on the back.
For some reason, it won't let me move my cursor, so if you want to move me by D, that'd be great.
Yeah. What is your speed?
6.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that good?
Yes. And my next action, I'm gonna move just a little bit closer.
So you are in range right now.
Am I? Well, then I'll fire the shit out of this thing.
Awesome. Make your first attack.
And that would be, what would that be? 9?
Yep. God
25.
damn. Okay, so that is a hit with a degree of success. It sees you raise your flamethrower, and rather than trying to get out of the way, it almost hunkers down as if it's going to withstand your blast.
Okay.
With your degree of success, normally you would do 4 damage to each target. It's going to hunker down. So each square will take 3 damage. As your flames go away, it glares. All 3 heads lock on you. Its flesh is singed. It almost looks like parts of it have almost boiled away. But it is not as hurt as you would think it would be. You definitely...
With my last action, I'll hit it again.
Awesome. So same thing, only this time it's a +3 instead of a +9.
+3, you said?
Yep.
20.
All right, that is still a hit. So again, that is 4 points minus 2. Yeah, this time you do 2 points. You have again damaged the shit out of it. But it is still standing. And it looks pissed. Colette and Lino.
Speaking of it looking pissed, I'm going to run forward. And I'm just able to get within range. First thing I'm going to do is feint to reduce its attack against us.
Got it. Shit, okay.
So in Aragonese, like, Lino doesn't realize he's speaking this language. He thinks he's speaking English, but he's speaking a different one. He sort of like smacks the spear against the heads that are locked onto Colette and say, "Hey, pay attention to me, you stupid child killer."
All right, so you are a specialist with the weapon. So until the beginning of your next turn, they are taking a -3 penalty to all attacks.
All right, second, well, not second, but like last action, I'm going to spear attack it.
That is a hit.
All right, so this is 7 damage, and I ignore 2 armor.
Awesome. God damn. All right, so it is now reduced to 0 stamina. Yeah. So next turn you will have an additional 1 ferocity. It is now at precisely 0 stamina.
Colette!
Emor and Colette, you two have not gone yet.
Nope.
I don't think I'm going to be able to even get to them before they take that thing out. So I am just going to use both of my actions to give a bonus to the terror spirits.
Got it.
You're spending time with your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my
spending time
family.
with my family. And Colette's family.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I have like 7. Wait, how many? How many squares could I move again? Because
9.
I'm no longer within range of Emir.
Right,
So it's not the
9.
12. 9. Okay. I'm gonna go 6, and she's basically just hopping across the back of these things.
Parkour.
Yep, parkour. And all the while she's gonna be shooting for its eyes.
Awesome. So, 1 action to move,
Mhm.
and then your next 2 actions are going to be to fire.
Yep, pew, pew, 2 guns.
All right, so make 2 attacks. One of them is going to be a +9, the other is going to be a +3.
And what was it for jousting? Firearms plus what?
It's firearms plus ferocity. Your grand total is +9.
Okay, so plus my bonuses or whatever that I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
So +9 for the first hit, +3 for the second.
Right.
That is a hit with a degree.
I had all my macros set up and then we changed something. Plus 3, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a fail.
The girl's right-handed,
Actually,
I guess.
wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. It is out of evasion attempt. So, again, for my new listeners, if there are any, one of the things about the Shattered World, if you're coming from a D&D Pathfinder style background, in D&D or Pathfinder, your armor class is how hard you are to hit. And it doesn't matter if 18 attacks are coming at you in a round, your AC is your AC. In the Shattered World, combat is much more dangerous. It's easy to be overwhelmed. You're seeing it now with the players going against a single adversary, but it could just as easily be a wealth of adversaries against one player. You can only evade so many times per turn before you're just overwhelmed. Once you hit that point, so Arzame could only attempt to dodge 3 times per turn. Any attack after that is an automatic hit. You roll not to see if you hit, but to see degrees of success. So Colette both times will hit. Your first one has a single degree of success, meaning the target has gained hampered 1 in addition to everything else. And then your second one, you just hit. So your gun deals 4 damage per hit, so 8 total. And that did not last nearly as long as I thought it would.
So
The power of friendship.
Power of bullshit.
You gave us upgrades, man. You can't blame us.
I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm kind of blaming you. Y'all suck.
I mean, it's good for timing.
Yes. So, as Colette, go ahead and describe how you finish this thing.
Yeah, like I said, she decides she's not close enough, and she wants to be sure that she gets it. So she's aiming for weak spots, the eyes. she was running across the top of the seats, just fires her 2 shots, and honestly, she would probably keep firing, but I mean, it's dead before.
It's so cute that you think I care that its HP is gone and I'm gonna stop firing.
Right.
So, your last 2 shots drill it right between the eyes, and
No, she's aiming for the eyes, but yeah.
yeah,
And she probably would land on the ground in front of it and just empty her guns into it.
Underworld style.
yes.
Yep.
So, the beast is dead. It collapses. Its last word is again home, said in a couple different languages. And it seems to be looking past you 3 at the tear.
Oh.
As it falls, all of you can feel a wave of energy from the tear. And Colette, you have a choice to make. All of the players may have input on this choice, but as Colette is the one doing the ritual, quote unquote, it's your choice. You have now done enough to stabilize the tear. The choice is, do you stabilize it or do you close it?
Well, now me as a player, I feel bad that I killed this dragon that was clearly just trying to get back to its house. So don't ask me. Colette's just killing people left and right.
Right? So, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to close the tear or stabilize the tear? If you stabilize it, it can be used. If you close it, it closes.
I say we stabilize it.
I will say that for the next 2 rounds that Nutcracker stance is still active, Lino is still attacking this thing. Like, throughout the adventure, he's been like a cold professional, like he's been proud of his fighting skills, but not like super angry, not, showing off or anything. This time he's like going kind of berserk still and attacking this thing out of rage. And then once he comes out of it, he seems like really confused.
All right, so we got both our murder hobos right here.
But we're doing it as a family.
Yes. So, do you guys close or stabilize the tear?
Well, I feel like Colette would want to close the tear so that nobody else becomes enhanced because she still sees it as her having been cursed.
Okay.
I don't know how anybody else feels about it.
If you say anything like that, Lino would say there are worse fates. In fact, I consider it a blessing myself. Covered in blood after stabbing the shit out of that monster.
Yes.
Corpse.
Right? Being baptized in blood. Yeah, well then, Colette looks over at Crimson and Emor and raises her brows at them and asks, in a French accent that was really good.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yes.
Emor?
It would probably be a good idea to close it, but I am also rather curious to see what is on the other side.
I'm more than just curious, Emir says. The other side of that tear could mean freedom. We could get out from under the thumbs of these corporations and make our own way.
That's very true.
Then we leave it open.
I
All
say
right.
we leave it open.
And with that choice, the tear ripples one last time and then stabilizes completely and is now a shimmering portal that anyone can step through.
Nice.
So, at this point, we are going to call it. This was the season finale of The Desperate Gamble for the Shattered World. Thank you, everyone who's been following us. We do have our Facebook page, which is set up. Feel free to follow us there, and then I am doing some last-minute finagling of the Discord server that will also be up in the next day or two. We will not be doing the Shattered World next week. This is going to convention season for me. Yeah. Our next stream will be Tuesday with Bitey's Breaks. This week, I am not doing Baldur's Gate 3. Instead, I am going to be doing the Scooby-Doo DLC for House Flipper 2. Getting into the spirit of spookiness. Yeah. So,
The spookiest game, House Flipper 2.
House Flipper 2.
I mean, buying a house was pretty scary.
You're
Wait,
not joking.
You can buy a house?
Yes. Only because
Picking
I'm
up the cold
Dream.
sweat
yeah.
thinking about it.
Only because I'm a vet. That's the only fucking reason. If it wasn't for that, I would not own a home, and it sucks to say that.
Mhm.
But our raid is going to be to Scormy, who looks like he is doing something tabletop RPG wise. But we are going to be visiting them. Again, I'm Alan from Mr. Bitey's. This was the season finale of The Desperate Gamble for the Shattered World. If you guys want to do your outros, I'd appreciate it.
This has been Colette Dubois de Laurent, played by Danielle.
This was Crimson, played by Fee.
This is Lino Gallardo, played by Time Glitch.
And this has been Am You're Dead Now, played by Super.
Awesome. You guys, again, yes, I did make sure they do speak fucking English this time. That was great. Anyway, everybody,
I thought it was
thank you
appropriate.
again. Y'all take care, be safe, and we will see you next time.
Have a good one.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.